Okay, guys, now let's solve this problem. It's kind of interesting and very important too. 66 cubic centimeters of silver is drawn into a wire 1 millimeter in diameter. The length of the wire in meters will be, that is the question. So they ask you the length of the wire, that from where the silver is actually drawn. So remind you, in all this kind of problems, one thing, the first thing you should produce is the image of the geometric shape in your mind. Whatever kind of problem they are providing with the natural type of examples, but there is definitely a kind of shape in there. Now the shape in this case that is emerging in your mind should be, it's a shape of wire. So wire, if you zoom in wire little bit amount, what kind of shape you can see a shape like this. Remember, the kind of this. So this shape is, it should be straight, it should be parallel, but whatever, the shape is like this, simply called as, remember, cylinder or cylindrical shape. So once you know that wire is a cylinder, it becomes so much easier, because you know the formula for cylinder to calculate volumes. So once you know, and you can also know to calculate this height, right? Because the height is simply this h, right? And we don't know this h, so this is the question, what is h? But we know rest of the things. We know the volume, right? We know the volume here. The volume in this case is provided, and the volume, it says 66 cubic centimeter cube, right? Right? And what they also provide, they also provide the diameter. Diameter means this whole length. So the diameter is also provided, it's found to be 1 millimeter, right? So they also provide all these things. So 1 millimeter is the diameter. So if this is a diameter, so what we need to calculate, diameter means 2r. So we need to calculate the radius, because radius is required for our calculation. A radius means diameter divided by 2, because radius is equals to r. So if we have diameter of 1 divided by 2, we get our radius, this millimeter. But we also need to convert the unit to centimeter, because everything here is in centimeter. So millimeter to centimeter, we simply here multiply it with 10 here in bottom. So we get 1 by 20 centimeter is as a radius for them, right? So we get the value of radius, which is 1 by 20 centimeter. We get the volume here, right? So we need to calculate the h, right? So we get everything except for h. Now let's form the formula. Now formula for volume, remember, volume of a cylinder. Volume of a cylinder. How to calculate that? So volume of a cylinder equals to pi, remember, pi r square h, right? And it is equals to, here it is equals to, the volume is provided, remember, 66, right? So here the value of pi, we all know the value of pi is simply 22 by 7, and r square here is, remember, r is 1 by 20, so let's put 1 by 20 and 1 by 20, because square means the r into r, so r into r is 1 by 20 into 1 by 20 into h equals to 66. Another important tip I want to share with you, that in all this kind of geometrical problem, you should never do multiplication or everything at the very first stage. Do everything at the end of your equation. It will help you to solve the problem much more quicker. So once you get this idea, so what we need to construct here? Let's construct h equals to, here will be 66 on top, into, it will be 20 into 20 into, it will be 7, and in the bottom it will only be 22. Imagine, I haven't gone through any kind of simplification there. Once you get your everything arranged, then only go for simplification. And now, as everything is arranged, I'll go for simplification. And the simplification will give us 11, 10, and it will give us 6, right? So what is going to be the answer? It's 200, and it is 42. So 42 into 200, it will be 8400. So this is going to be it. So 84,000 centimeter. so not 84,000, 8,400 centimeter, and it is actually equals to, if we convert it into meter, it will be, so if it's required or not, let's see. Yeah, the answers are given here is in actually in meters, I guess. So let's convert it into meters. If we'll convert it into meter, divided by 100 division, so we get 84 meters, right? So the answer is 84 meter. So the height of this, it is 84 meters. So the length of the wire is 84 meter, and here we go. The option A is telling us that yes, the length is 84 meter. So H is equals to 84 meter in this case. That's how you can calculate. Remember, once you imagine the geometrical shape, it becomes so much easier, guys. So that's how you can solve these problems, and I hope that's helpful. Thank you.